So, Ragini, if you describe yourself, like किसी के लिए आप बेटी हो, किसी के लिए बहन हो, किसी के लिए एक्ट्रेस हो, किसी के लिए फैन हो, बट रागिनी रागिनी के लिए क्या है?
एक जिम्मेदारी का पुलिंदा.
I mean, if you can elaborate that.
If I can elaborate, then I'm just a to-do list now.
What do you mean by to-do list?
I am a to-do list as in अभी career हो गया, पढ़ाई हो गई, education हो गया, now time for marriage, time for children, फिर बच्चों की पढ़ाई, फिर बच्चों का ये. So my life is just a check mark list.
So, are you saying कि जो आपकी life है वो आपके हिसाब से नहीं जा रही है? Now you living your life for someone else?
No, it's for myself only. But that's how even I am. Like I think I'm born in a very strict structure, which is very religion. Religion is the crux of where I come from. Because if you see what I stand for, an artist, that also comes from the Vedas. मेरी Indian music classical की तालीम है, तो वेदों से ही आई है. So I don't go outside the boundary of religion and mythology or whatever you want to call it. I don't cross that boundary. I don't believe in the caveman theory. For me, everything is according to the structure which is based by religion. It is somewhere there is a reference or there is a connect with religion.
When you talk about reference, so any particular reference you have in your life of particular religion, of a particular following that has made you what you are?
It's only my dad and my mother.
Okay.
It's only my dad and mother, and the rules they set for me and the grounds they set for me. I never crossed my boundaries. Like for me to have a career is a very, very big thing because my father would never think of his daughter having this kind of exposure to the world. I mean, for me to even speak my mind out is a very big thing.
Okay.
Like, and I'm one of those, you won't believe it. I'm one of those जो मम्मी डैडी कहेंगे वो कुछ सोच समझ कर ही कहेंगे types. So I blindly follow them. I never cross-question their integrity. I never cross-question their thoughts for me. I never cross-question their plans for me. My circumstances became so challenging that I had to make these choices out of circumstances, not by choices.
What kind of circumstances?
Like my parents separated and I had to have a career because I had to fetch for the family and I had to take some sort of responsibility. I never said I fetch for the family. My mother is still the karta of the house, which I think has changed from the man to a woman in my space. So the karta of my family is my mother, and we totally abide by the rules and regulations that are laid by her.
How your mother inspires you?
In every way. I would love to eat, breathe, sleep, drink, everything like my mother.
Any one quality you want to adopt of her?
Oh my God, she's so empathetic and she's such a problem solver for everyone. Like I run out of patience, but she doesn't. I just admire, that she talks to around 50 people every day. And everybody tells her their problems. And nobody makes her happy. They only give her grief. So at the end, I'm at the receiving end of that grief also. So I'm the comforter in her place. But she just clears it for everyone, because she's an astrologer also. So she has plans coming over, her staff, her workers, her everything. Like me and Amit also are very testing. Technically, I should be, thrown on my husband and Amit on his wife. So we are delayed for that also, but my mother is a superwoman. She just balances everything so beautifully, so patiently. It's just miraculous. And sometimes even a snide remark doesn't come across as snide because she just does it so effortlessly.
You been to a family where your maternal uncle is a superstar. Your mom is a writer, author, astrologer.
RJ,
playing different roles.
And now a YouTuber.
Yeah, your brother is also an actor.
Yes.
And I guess your father was producer
yes.
Sometime back.
Sometime back, all his life.
And you have cousins like Krishna and these people. how these all things have inspired you together to be in the world जिसको हम इंडस्ट्री बोलते हैं, कि इन सबसे आपने किसी से कुछ ना कुछ एडवाइस तो ली होगी जब when you were trying to make your career in this industry, be it a TV industry or be it a film industry?
So, you know, everybody, I will not say equal, but everybody has some contribution in my life. Everybody. Starts from my nani. She touched me with singing. I was blessed by her. She started, but then we lost her. So I continued further. And then Chichi Mama, when times were testing, Chichi Mama had helped my mama for my singing fees and my, you know, all my fees. So Chichi Mama used to help my mama and dad. So I never forget that. And that way he helped me because he could not physically be present. He was working too much. Amit, in the terms till the time Amit became an actor, Amit was like a role model. Like everything he did, you know, he was a scholar, like a topper, school topper, college topper, did his MBA, wanted to do advertising, and then he was really cracking it in ads. Like, you know, he was just so planned with everything. He was just like, make mission and means will follow. Amit was just like that. My dad, for being the producer he is, and mollycoddling me and keeping me away from the entire rudeness of the
Industry.
in fraternity, because dad had seen a lot of testing times, like unbelievable testing times with my father. So for me it was just like, not that I had the courage to question him or discern him or anything like that, but just looking at him fight it out was only you know, strengthening enough that, you know, never give up no matter what, till your last breath.
Okay.
So that way is everyone, like Krishna also. I think Krishna was the only boy, like my brother, who has who's actually pampered me with very expensive materialistic gifts. Like nobody gives me a very expensive handbag other than Krishna.
Okay.
So when he earned, I mean, that was, and I truly love him. Like, you know, he's too sweet. He's like, Gudiya, le. He's like, sorry, Abu, मैं बोल रही हूँ. He's like, ले मेरा credit card, जाके shopping कर.
And has Krishna shared some experiences with you of his downfall or his struggles or how to come over?
No, he has, because we are in it together. I mean, he doesn't need to tell me. We just know. You just know it. You just see him. You see he's not upright. He's not uppity. He's not happy. You know he's not feeling right. I mean, we've all grown up together, so we just knew what all dreams we had. So, you know, we also know when reality hits expectations and dreams, the level of disappointments are groundbreaking.
Ragini, being an actor, there are two lives that you play. One, a public life where sab jagah hota hai Ragini, photo, ma'am, autograph, people around you showering their love and all. And the second life, which is at your home, where you are surrounded with your own people, जहाँ पर आपको वो रागिनी वाला एटीट्यूड नहीं मिलेगा या फिर not a रागिनी fan following and all, but a true love. What is more important to you?
Family. I don't know. I mean, career. If you ask me my mom, Amit and dad and career, I'll say mom, Amit and dad. Like, I'll tell them to fetch for me. I happily get spoiled.
So you don't like cheerleaders in your life?
Huh?
You don't like cheerleaders in your life?
My mom, dad and Amit are my biggest cheerleaders.
Okay.
I don't think I have any more honest cheerleaders than them. I mean, and at work also, I'll be very honest, Amit. Nobody fake praises me. Like that way, they've kept it very real with me. My producers, my directors also. They've always, you know, like, they've always chided me. Like and the attitude is far more blossoming like that. I think it's far more fruitful. So I'm not like कि मेरे को ये makeup artist नहीं मिलेगा, मैं shoot नहीं करूँगी, vanity ठीक नहीं होगा, shoot नहीं करूँगी. So I was like, you know, first show only we were 4-5 women sharing the same makeup room. Supriya ji, and they were far more seniors. So I was like, जब ये लोग कुछ नहीं बोल रहे तो मैं कैसे बोलूँ? I would put a condition when I was working 40 hours. And I would say, नहीं मुझे सोने के लिए room चाहिए. I need a private space because I'm on the set 30 days a month. So that's when I put a condition. So it was all need necessitated.
So for you, showing power is more important, or being yourself is more important? If you-
Showing power.
if
If I need to show power, that's no power. That's a farce. I'm not into farcical power.
like, because you can easily show power. For example, you came to this podcast, you can put your conditions ki Ragini is a superstar. 3 बार बोलिए, मुझे ऐसी चेयर चाहिए, मुझे इस यही
Did I?
ट्रॉफी चाहिए.
What did I ask you for?
No, you asked nothing. So that's why I'm like, have you ever tried being powerful, keeping your status or keeping your stardom in mind?
Like how? Like I asked for my fee. I don't
Fee
think
is
that's
not being powerful. That. But
people get offended in that also.
any events you have gone?
If I ask for a fee, people get offended. इसने हमसे पैसे मांग लिए. So you don't know who offends what. And my thing is, I don't have a manager. Mummy manages all my work. So I don't keep a mediator, to avoid the Chinese whispers. So you give me my fee, you give me my basics, whatever is required for the shoot, I come.
So there's no power element.
I mean, why would I need power? I would need power only when somebody is doing something atrocious to me, or somebody is trying to be unethical with me. So I don't need power. I just need functionality.
कभी heartbreak हुआ?
Oh, so much. I'm heartbroken every day.
How does it feel?
It demolishes you and it builds a newer you. So it's like you build a structure.
Okay, if you forget about demolishing, how it builds a newer you?
Because you build a structure, so you get an idea of how the structure looks, and then have you played Jenga? So you play Jenga, so the building comes up, and then you remove that one brick, the whole building collapses. So what is the fault? That one brick you've removed. So that's exactly what a person is. There is that one point which is probably ignored, looked upon, or looked down upon. So that one void can ruin or damage years of friendship and companionship if you don't address it. And addressing it and correction only comes when both the parties are up for it. If you want to genuinely be with somebody, you will make a genuine effort of really talking it out, really fixing it. And I really try to fix it. But some people, like when I know it's a personality trait, then I don't even bother. So there are not like many people in my life. I have probably 3 to 4 people to call my own. I'm Sarai. That way I know the entire country by God's grace. I've been touched wood. But tell me who I confide in, then nobody. Who do I lay back upon? 2-3 people.
How did it make you a better person? Like, what have you realized? Initially, तो बहुत difficult होता है realize करना, but over the process. For example, I have an episode in my life long back. I was doing a show with Irfan Khan, and बहुत ज़्यादा philosophical और serious आदमी है, and I had a heartbreak. College. So he just passed by and he just told me कि क्या हुआ? मतलब नहीं दादा, girlfriend छोड़ के चली गई. So I'm thinking what to do now. So he just told me one thing very simple कि एक चीज हमेशा याद रखना, जब जिंदगी में सब छूटने लगे तो इंसान को पत्थर बन जाना चाहिए, क्योंकि पूरी कायनात में पत्थर ही एक ऐसी चीज है जिसको किसी के आने से और किसी के जाने से फर्क नहीं पड़ता. And that line had hit me so hard in my head. It was, I guess, 16 years back. And today also I follow that. मतलब वो उनके words कान में गूंजते रहते हैं मेरे आज भी.
So it's not his line, I'll tell you. It is Irfan sir. ये लाइन आपको कोई दूसरा आदमी बोलेगा, आपको इतनी इम्पैक्ट नहीं करेगी. बट बिकॉज यू लुक अप टू इरफान सर एज अ पर्सन ऑफ अटमोस्ट रिस्पेक्ट एंड कैलिबर, तो उनकी छोटी छोटी बात भी आपको बहुत इम्पैक्ट करेगी. सो दैट इज द पर्सन ही इज वेरी इम्पैक्टफुल. इट चेंज्ड बेटर फॉर यू, व्हिच इज ग्रेट. पथराना मेरे हिसाब से तो देखिए, अब इसके काफी कॉनोटेशंस हैं. आपके केस में ये वर्क कर गया तो वो राइट है, लेकिन किसी के केस में लोग बोलते हैं ये इस लड़के ने इसको छोड़ दिया, ये पथरा गई. पथरा तो अहिल्या भी गई थी. So it depends. It's situation to situation.
So how did you came out of it? Like, that was my story. of coming out of any situation. मतलब एक डेढ़ हफ्ता बहुत बुरा लगता है, try a lot, then I come out. Okay, fine. वो एक line सोच लेता हूँ and then चलो finish.
हाँ, that's like a beej mantra for you.
Kind of.
Yeah. So this is the power of a very good actor. He's impact.
And he spoke so randomly and he just walked out. Like,
He's God for so many people, you know. He's so impactful. So for me, I'll tell you, it was not just a heartbreak. It was too many things at one point of time. Like my entire life took a 360-degree turn. Like everything that was working for me just somehow backfired. Like I was doing the same things, but it just backfired. Things which are working today, in the next minute they'll say it's not working. Like now I'm talking to you, this is working. When it's not good, they'll say ज़्यादा बोलती है. इसको पता नहीं आप क्या इसको संजोग बोले या वक्त बोले या हालात बोले या किस्मत बोले. You can't help it.
Yeah.
तो ये वक्त की बात है, आप इसको कुछ नहीं कर सकते. इस सारे जगदोजहद में मेरी मम्मी का मेरे साथ पूरा सहयोग रहा है. और मैं ऐसे मनस्थिति में पहुंच गई थी कि मुझे लगा कि मेरी माँ ने मुझे पैदा किया है ना, मेरी माँ के हाथों में जाने अनजाने अगर मर भी जाऊं मुझे कोई गम नहीं है. जो मुझे इस दुनिया में लाया है वो मेरी जान ले भी सकती है. तो मैंने ये सोच के अपनी मम्मी की कही हर बात को माना. मम्मी ने कहा चल मेरे साथ किचन में काम कर, मैंने ठीक है. मम्मी ने कहा चल मेरे साथ सब्जी खरीद, चल मेरे साथ ये काम कर, मेरी डॉक्टर के पास जा, अपनी कृष्मी के पास जा, वर्कआउट करने जा, रनिंग मत छोड़. और मैंने ऐसे डोंकी के जैसे अपने मम्मी को फॉलो किया. और मैंने एक ही इंसान को ट्रस्ट किया. यू नीड दैट वन पर्सन, एक आदमी पे जिसको आपको टोटल सरेंडर करना है. जो इंसान आपके लिए भगवान बराबर हो. मेरे लिए वो मेरी मदर है. तो मैंने वो सब फॉलो किया और मैं उसको जैसे बोलते हैं ना दिनचर्या आपकी, जैसे सूर्य उगता है इररिस्पेक्टिव, सूर्य उगेगा ही उगेगा, आपको रनिंग पे जाना ही जाना है, आपको ये दवाई खानी ही खानी है. आपका दिमाग उसके अगेंस्ट बोल रहा है कि दिमाग बोल रहा नहीं जाना, लेकिन आप दिमाग से फाइट करो और आप जाओ. बोल रहा आज शरीर नहीं मान रहा, आज शरीर में थकावट है, आज बोन सोर हो गया है, आज ये हो गया, बॉडी सोर है, फिर भी आप जाओ. आपको अपने माइंड से लड़ना है. माइंड बोलेगा दवाई मत खाओ, तुम एलोपैथी पे हो, होम्योपैथी पे जाओ, ये मत खाओ. नहीं, तुमको माइंड से झगड़ के उसको खाना है. यू हैव टू थिंक, यू फोर्स योरसेल्फ टू करेक्ट. सो देन वंस यू फोर्स इनटू करेक्शन, then your body will get into an auto mode. And then body starts self repair. It's beautiful, you know, the human body is a miracle. Like it will take you where you guide it. So you just have to guide it right. But to guide it right, you have to fill it with the right things. You cannot have packaged food and expect to have the right thoughts. You cannot be into alcohol to think rational. You will go helter skelter. Your equation, your emotional equilibrium will be erratic if you're into alcohol, because that's what it does. It numbs you temporarily, which is not good for you. So what you have to do, you have to force yourself, go seek nice therapy, speak to a doctor. I would only recommend professional help. I would highly 7 to 8 hours of sleep, right nutrition, right sleep, right water, good positive affiliations, people who just accept you for who you are, not for your financial status or for your career or for the way you dress or for the way you look. You know, you have to be एकदम छोटी छोटी चीजें, और वो छोटी छोटी चीजें रोज रोज करते रहो, आपकी जिंदगी कुछ और ही बन जाती है.
Have you ever felt people have exploited you in your lows? They even tried doing that?
See, you can call it exploited, you can call it used, you can call it being a ladder. You could call it being stepped on, being manipulated. So I could feel all these emotions and I could say, yes, I have been. But at the end of the day, I also receive a lot of lesson from the experience. So it somehow makes me maneuver myself in a newer way. So I always grow in such circumstances.
And how does you feel in your personal life, whether you want to be happy-go-lucky or you want to be a serious person, a thoughtful person, or a philosophical person who always thinks a lot? And
I never thought of it like that. Like, you know, I never thought, okay, I want to be serious, I want to be happy-go-lucky, I want to be philosophical. I just go with every day. Firstly, I have my routine very clear. I work in tandem with the universe. I get up with the sunrise. I finish my meal by the sunset. I want to sleep by 9:30, 10.
Hmm.
So, which is the law of the universe, which is the law of Mother Earth.
Hmm.
So, once you're in tandem with the universe, your body starts functioning rightly.
Hmm.
You will sprout correctly. You will be fertile in your mind. You will be very, very productive. If you sleep in morning, get up in the night, party the whole night, your thoughts are also going to go haywire.
Hmm.
So basically, it all stems from your life cycle.
Hmm.
So to correct your mind, you need to make lifestyle changes,
Hmm.
and you cannot fight them because your human body is in sync with Mother Nature. You have to work in tandem with Mother Nature.
Hmm.
So, yeah.
So if I put the same question in different way, when Ragini is out with her friends, with the audiences, she's a different person. But what when Ragini is alone, no one is around, not even the family friends. So what is the thought process that goes on?
I'm blank. I love sitting by the window. There's a lot of greenery outside my house. I love just blankly watching into space in the window. I sit, I used to go to the terrace also and see the sky. I used to keep wondering how limitless the sky is. Sit on the beach, just look at the horizon. It's too calming for me. It's just too peaceful.
And what about your characters which are not peaceful? For
None of
example,
them.
Poshan Ba, a very dark shade. Matlab, can't expect you to play like that. And I remember my mom was seeing that, I guess Zee par tha wo, and there was another show of yours on Star Plus, where you played a wife of a person, from a very rich background, Sasural Genda Phool. So,
I am from a very rich background.
so my mom was like कि ये वही है, मैं बोला मम्मी ये character है.
Yeah.
So have you experienced such kind of darkness in your life,
See, but
or have you heard about it, and are you afraid of it? Like,
so in both the characters, I'll tell you. No, I don't know both. I don't know Suhana. I don't know Shikha. So what my approach is to take as much theory from the writer, maker, or a real life reference, or whatever backdrop research the team has done. I take all the research and I build a cage for the character in my head. And I live in that fictional cage. And whatever emotion that cage generates from me, that's my character.
but there's nothing like, have you ever heard or experienced, or you
No,
get
I
into
mean,
that?
I can't encapsulate a girl like Shikha or a girl like Suhana. I cannot. It'll be doomsday for my family. You know, I cannot. So the disassociation has to be stronger than what you imbibe from your character.
At this point of time, you feel you are content.
More than content. More than content.
Like जैसे when you hear this Bill Gates and people like जो 1% है, they always tell कि they are not content. अभी भी कुछ करना है, not satisfied.
Look at them, yeah. Look at his achievement. For me, he's a hero. Bill Gates is, my God. I mean, even taking his name in this interview for me is a very big thing. Like, I would never think of even naming a man like that. He's so big for me. He's revolutionary. So, I mean, it is the zest for life. I also want to better myself. And that's exactly, so the disassociation is they're working on a machine and I'm working on myself. So I'm my own machine. They think for the machine, I think for myself.
So are you satisfied with yourself currently?
Never. I'm too critical.
Too critical. So are you self-critic or someone criticizes you a lot?
They don't have to self-critic me. I will be so self-depreciating that the person will be like, what is wrong with her?
Okay, one instance from your life, either from childhood or your younger days, your college days, yeah, something like that, which helped you change your thought process.
Like what?
The way you behave now, the way you believe. एक तो हो गया religion impact. The कुछ एक इंसिडेंट होती है, कुछ एक बातें, लाइक जैसे इरफान साहब की एक बात मेरे दिमाग में आ गई. सो एनीथिंग which happens to me, so I keep that in mind. Okay, fine, this has happened, now you have to think this way. And then वो एक मेरे साथ है. तो ऐसा कोई एक चीज आपके साथ है which you always follow whenever you are in low or you are at high?
My mom and dad's blessings.
Hmm.
And somehow, I don't know, I'll be very honest, I could never trust an outsider, from outside the four of us. I could never have anyone impact me that highly to change the trajectory of how I think and believe. Like my basic structure was so solid. My mom and dad, like it was too solid, and it was non-negotiable. And the terms were too strict. Like, if not this, then no. If not happening, then it's not happening. You're not stepping out of this boundary. That's it.
If not an actor, what would you?
Singer.
Singer. Have you ever tried? Like,
No, as a child, I used to be my mama's backup vocal. She used to go for jockeys. So I used to be the backup vocal. Then I sang as a chorus singer once only. Then now we have this Kamini Khanna music. My new single has come out, which is called Shadi Kara De. And it is out on Kamini Khanna music. Please plug in. And we have also shot it. And Mummy has acted in it. So both our OG plans are on the number. Me as a singer and Mummy as an actor.
singing as an emotion has developed you?
Singing just cleanses me, and it just gets my it keeps me centered. Like I just feel very centered with singing.
But does it also helps you to come out of sadness by any chance?
It just helps you disconnect from everyone. I don't know, sadness, or I don't sing out of pathos. My creativity is out of extreme joy. Like, all artistic work is out of too much joy. Like, I'm too happy.
So how singing has helped you to grow in your life, in your personal life,
So I've been singing from very young age. So I don't know a life other than singing. So because of acting career, me as a person, I got disoriented. I kind of felt I lost my center because I was constantly oscillating between different characters. And then when lockdown hit, I just took all the time to get back to my running and my singing. I think I cannot function, I cannot survive without my run and my singing. My riyaz, I cannot live without riyaz, irrespective. It will just disorient me as a human being. I'll be all I'll be all over.
In every point of life, we all have haters. Even if you are doing good, even if you are doing well, they'll keep on telling कि यार तेरे shows क्यों नहीं चल रहे हैं, तेरा काम तो अच्छा है, तुझे अच्छे directors क्यों नहीं मिल रहे हैं. So have you ever been through these people, like, who genuinely try to put you down, knowingly or unknowingly? And
Yeah.
how do you cope up with that? या आप पहचान जाते हो ऐसे लोगों को कि ये जानबूझ के कर रहा है, या फिर you try कि उसने अगर बोला है, they'll start working on it at least?
No, they are just nobody to me. If somebody doesn't like you, why even take their suggestion? You just don't exist for me.
But they don't pretend that they don't like you. They might be your good.
They can keep faking it. That's you're adding up to your baggage. I will just disconnect. For me, there's just no familiarity. I don't know you. So I just don't. Doesn't matter. I take constructive criticism. You give me, Ragini, this is how you should improve. I'll take that. Without any reason, just then stay away.
That's good.
बिना बात के तो फिर आप दूसरों का गुस्सा मेरे पे क्यों निकाल रहे हो? आप अपने दुनिया में रहिए, आपको अपनी जिंदगी मुबारक. खामखा बोले तू कौन, मैं खामखा.
Kind of.
Kind of नहीं, वही है आजकल. Especially with so much exposure, it's become तू कौन, मैं खामखा.
And at the end, I would like to say one message which you have learned from your life and which you apply to the audience.
That no matter what, do not compromise on your health for anybody. Nobody is worth your health. Nobody. Not even your career, not even your husband, boyfriend, lover, parent, child. Nothing is worth your health.
Okay, I was about to end this interview. Just एक question दिमाग में आ गया. You have surrounded with so many people from your family working in the industry, playing different characters and everything. So मानो या ना मानो फिल्म्स ने आपको बहुत ज्यादा इंस्पायर भी किया होगा. बचपन से आपने अपनी फैमिलीज में फिल्म देखा होगा. फिल्म्स बहुत सारी देखी होंगी. Like your father was a producer, your mama is superstar, Krishna, then your brother. Any character or any emotion in any of the films, be it from your family or outside from your family, has ever touched you?
Like to change my pathway or change me.
Just touched you. कि अरे ये क्या कर गया, मतलब this is like, for example, when I watched Three Idiots and when I heard that song, Give Me Some Sunshine, Give Me Some Rain. So I watched that after 5-6 years of my college, but then it was in my mind, yes यार मुझे वो नहीं करना था, मैंने क्यों किया? So because there was pressure कि उस टाइम वो कोर्स नया था and all that, so people pressurized me a lot at it, and I feel
I don't know. For me, then religion is the answer. No movie. Movies do touch me. I connect deeply. It's too much love for cinema. Like I watch a film every day practically. I've seen that many movies. But something which changes the way I function, only religion. Only religion can change me. And that too, my religion changes me. I have like whatever I've read about other religions, it fascinates me. I'm too interested in knowing about every religion. It fascinates me. It does. I love to read. But if you tell me what can change me, then my religion can totally change me.
That's it.
Thank you, Samir. Thank you so much.